Today in this demonstration I'm going to show you an application which is very handy, especially if you're like me and you like to back up your files quite often. I have two folders in the middle of the screen here, which, as you can see, one is called My Documents, and we'll assume this is a documents which is on my computer. All well and good, but I also have another one which is my backup folder, which has got similar stuff but hasn't got all the same stuff. And when you've got a lot of files that are duplicated in this manner, it's hard to differentiate which you need to add onto one and which to take away or whatever to the other to get them both the same. Now there is an application and it's called Winmerge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on the internet and see if we can download a copy of that. What I'm going to do is type in my little Google box Winmerge and download. That'll do me. There we go. And straight away it'll take us to the site where we can download Winmerge. The latest version is 2.14.0, so we'll download that, save the file. Downloads is a good place to put it. Only takes a moment or two. It's not the biggest parcel in the world. There we go. So if I now open up my computer on the downloads, we can see Winmerge. So if I double click on Winmerge, nothing happens. It's supposed to happen. I can run it. And yeah, the UAC, user account control, wants me to confirm that I want to install that. So I can click next, and I can click next again, and once again, just for the fun of it, next again. Now this next page is the components that make up Winmerge. You can see the filters and Winmerge core files here. Plugins, yeah, we can do plugins as well. Languages, quite happy with English and they don't need any of the long list which it provides. Obviously this is for many different countries, so I'm quite happy with just filters and plugins. So next, it'll give us the folder in which we want to save the application. Winmerge is good, and we can install it. As I said, it's not the biggest package in the world, but there we go. We can launch Winmerge. Yeah, here we go. It's quite a big application, as you can see from the windows there that are presented. Just make it fit into my screen. How do we use it? If we go to File, we can open, and we get the dialog box here, which will open the left-hand column, which I can go to my desktop and I can search around and look for the folder which says the left-hand folder, in which case this is, in reality, this is in my documents which is on my computer. We can open that. Okay, on the right here we can click browse again, and this time we go to the same place, the desktop. We can browse for the right-hand folder, which would be my documents that I backed up onto my backup drive. Okay, open that. If I let it just do the comparison between the two, takes just a few seconds. Here's the list of files that we have, and as you can see here, most of these files are identical. Text files, binary files, they're identical all the way down until we get to about halfway where it says left only files are different and the right only files are different. Well, obviously I'm moving from left to right, from my hard drive to my backup folder, my hard drive being on the left and my backup folder on the right. So what I can do is move those and merge them into and copy to the right. As you can see from the short menus there are many different applications you put this through. You can sort differences out individually. You can go back to the first difference, the current difference, or the last difference. I find it easier using this application that just copy files are on the left to the right. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. So now all the left files have just become marked identical. If I wanted if I wanted to move the files which are in my backup folder back into onto my C drive, I can do this the other way around by clicking on the write only, that's i.e. the files which are on my backup folder. I can merge them to the left, and I can copy those to the left. There we go. Now all files on the two directories are identical. Obviously you can see that across the top here there are many different applications you can use. You can show identical, you can set the format to view, show identical items, different items, left unique and right unique items. You can skip them, you can show binary files or hidden items as well. Various toolbars are available, and the sizes of the icons on the toolbars can be varied. The merge you've just seen, as I say, you can do individual differences or many differences. We can customize the columns if we wished. Plugins, manual unpacking, automatic unpacking, etc. And close and close all. I shall select that one now because that's pretty much that application finished with. The nice thing is that I now have these two folders. One is my documents on the computer, and the other is my documents on my backup drive. They're both identical now. There's one and there's the other, and if we look at the bottom of them, there we go, everything identical on both sides. That's great if you want to get rid of some files, maybe off your computer into your backup drive. Maybe you don't need all these files on both, so at least you know that the backup files are complete. We can close that window and then go through perhaps to find out, well, we don't need those, we don't need those in two places, so I can get rid of those into the bin, and maybe get rid of those into the bin, and just leave me with a basic set of files that I want to use on my computer. So there we are. That's the application. Very simple to use, very simple to install onto your computer. It's called Winmerge, and obviously there'll be a link to this location on our website at the end of the meeting. So thank you once again for listening. I hope you've enjoyed today's demonstrations, and obviously with demonstrations as they are, we're open to new ideas, and so I've set up a new email address where you can email some ideas, and it's ideas@plugit.org.uk. Let's just see if we can put that on screen for people just for a moment, and that'll be ideas@plugit.org.uk. Obviously, the more ideas you send me, the more personalized this is for your use. Please use this if you have the idea for a demonstration. I'm not going to turn around and say, well, you do it and give it to us. If I don't know how to use the program as I've done in the past, I will try to find out how it's used, but I'm pretty sure that somebody on the committee will know most of the programs. We as a collection of committee members will know most of the programs. So send us your ideas, and we can see if we can enhance our own knowledge as well as yours. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed today's meeting.